Hey, thank you for tuning in to this tutorial video of my paycheck tracker spreadsheet. This one here was built in Google Sheets, which means you don't need any special software to use it. This video is primarily intended for folks that have already purchased the template and are looking for a tutorial on exactly how to use it, but it's also great if you're looking for a budget template yourself and you're just trying to see what is out there. If you're interested in purchasing this template, you can find more information in the link below in the description. But to jump right into it, it's a pretty simple to use. It's really based on your individual paycheck. You'll see other ones out there that might be based on doing it every week or doing it every month. This one here is based on whatever your paycheck frequency is. So that could be weekly, could be biweekly, could be by monthly or twice a month, or it could be monthly. Whatever it is, it's able to support that period. But just to go through a quick overview, you have your pay periods up here at the top. So each one of these columns here, you'll be entering in all the information about your paycheck as well as your expenses associated with that paycheck. So you can capture your pay period begin, end date, and typically you're getting paid in arrears. So you might be working a 2 week period, but you're getting paid for the prior 2 week period, just so you're able to capture when you're actually getting paid for. Then you got your income section, so all the types of income that might be on your paycheck, from base pay to maybe getting a retirement match from your employer, overtime tips, and so on. And then you have your taxes section, so this should be all comprehensive of the taxes you might be getting taken out of your paycheck. And then you've got your payroll deductions, things like your medical premiums, dental, vision, if you do disability. I've also got down here health savings account. You could have a medical FSA or a dependent care FSA. All of those are captured. And then that's going to automatically calculate your take home pay after you factor in your taxes and your payroll deductions. Then you're able to capture up to 20 different custom expense categories. I have a bunch entered in here just for illustration, but you can put in whatever 20 categories you want to capture here as well. And then after you have your take home pay and you take out all of your expenses for that paycheck period, then it's going to automatically calculate your net income or loss for that paycheck period. And then each one of these will be your paychecks. And then on the left-hand side, this is your annual summary that'll automatically calculate so you can see how much you're earning and spending in each of these categories. Let's go ahead and put in some sample data here. I'm just going to assume a 2 week paycheck schedule. So we'll just put May 1st to May 14th. And let's say you got paid the week after. So you got paid on May 25th. And then we'll just enter in some sample numbers. So base pay, $5,000. Maybe you had $250 of a retirement match. And let's say you don't get any tips, commission, or overtime. So you then have this automatically calculate your gross income, both for the paycheck period as well for the annual total. And just to show you, as you enter it in for each paycheck period, that's going to calculate over here the running total for the year. We'll take out your federal taxes, your state taxes. We have city for your work and residence. Not all employers do this, but a lot of bigger ones will take it out for where you're working, and then they'll also take it out depending on where you live if you also owe city income tax there. And then you have your Social Security and your Medicare as well. And then your deductions that are coming out of your paycheck before you actually get to your net take home pay. So you have $200 in medical coverage, $10 in dental, vision, will say your employer covers that for you. And then you also contribute $100 a paycheck into your HSA. So it's automatic calculating up, you can see as we go, and that'll show you what your take home pay should be, which should match what you're seeing on your paycheck. And then also over here, you've got your take home pay for the year. And then you got to factor in all your expenses. So you've got your mortgage and your taxes and insurance, anything that goes into housing. You've got some utilities to pay, your groceries, your transportation, and so on. And like I mentioned before, you can have up to 20 custom categories that will automatically calculate down here to your total expenses for each period as well as for the year. And then you're able to also automatically see your net income or loss from each pay period based on your expenses. And then also down here for the annual period. And again, you're able to do this whether it's a weekly, a bi-weekly, twice a month, whatever your pay period is, you're able to support up to 54 here. So If you're paid on a weekly basis, given the partial weeks that might happen at the beginning and end of the year, this is able to support up to 54 total weeks throughout the year. But thank you for watching. If you're interested in purchasing this template, or if you have any questions, definitely check out the links below and feel free to reach out to me in the comments.